Hi YouTube! Today I will be reviewing Me, Him, Them, and It by Caela Carter. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I apologize if I got the name wrong. Wow, I'm already doing another YouTube review and it has only been a couple days. The last one took much longer. You're wondering why? Well, I got a whole new whack ton of books that I really like and I'm looking forward to reading. I've already gone through I'm on my third one now and I bought 5, so since like last week. So I should be getting through them pretty quickly and getting out more reviews for you guys. Me, Him, Them, and It. Description. Me. Evelyn, closet girl turned bad. When she decided to earn herself a bad reputation, Evelyn never planned to fall in love. Him. Todd, supposed friend with benefits. She just wanted to piss them off, to make people take notice. Them, the cold, distant parents. She didn't plan to ruin her valedictorian status to lose her best friend, and she definitely wasn't aiming to get pregnant. It, the baby growing inside her. Now Evelyn needs a plan and someone to help with the heart-wrenching decisions that are coming up fast. So obviously, Me, Him, Them, and It is a story about teenage pregnancy for a girl who's clearly not ready, but I guess that's irrelevant because most teenage girls are not ready for pregnancy and are not looking to get pregnant. Evelyn's character was not unlikable, but when she's faced with the decision of what to do when she's pregnant, she's very confused and very undecided, and I feel like it could make you not sympathize with her because you're thinking to yourself, especially if you're a little older like I am, you're thinking to yourself, make a decision, you need to make a decision, you can't just let this pan out. Obviously there's only like 3 choices you really have when you first find out that you are pregnant. A, are you going to keep the baby? Option 2, abortion. And option 3, adoption. So that is the first major decision you're faced with. Obviously, if you decide any of those decisions, there's a lot of other smaller decisions that need to be made after that major one. But Evelyn at first is having a hard time deciding this, and that's why some of the chapters in the book, they begin with like 37 days to decide at the beginning, because she has you have a window of opportunity until you can either abort the baby. After that, you can't abort the baby, you have to continue to term. So Evelyn has a hard time making this decision. I don't want to give too much away, but she obviously is pregnant through most of the book, and she just has a very hard time making the decisions of what she's going to do with this baby. She refers to it as the bean after a while. I'm not really sure why. I guess it kind of sounds like baby, but it doesn't make it sound like a person. She is sent away to live with her aunt and her lesbian life partner and their 2 adopted daughters, so she doesn't let anyone else at school find out she is pregnant. And this is her decision, it seems in the book, but when she's sent away, she thinks her parents are abandoning her, and this is why I found a hard time not liking her, but following her mind track and where it was going, because she would say one thing, but then once that thing happened, she would have a totally different emotion and reaction to it, and it was kind of confusing to the reader because she did want to leave school so no one would find out that she was pregnant, because the only person who knew was Todd, the guy she was seeing and got pregnant with. But then when she leaves, she kind of gets mad at her parents, which I thought was strange, because I thought she wanted to get away from them in the first place because they were cold and distant and not talking to each other. When she gets to her aunt's house, things start moving along a little differently. She is forced to make the hard decisions that need to be made in this type of situation. She ends up hanging out with her little cousins that she's never met before, and through that sort of develops a maternal nature to her that she thinks maybe could be applied to this being growing inside of her if need be. All in all, I really enjoyed the book, even though I had a hard time following some of Evelyn's decisions and mind track and all of that, but I really do recommend it. I'm going to be reading another book by this author called My Best Friend Maybe. At the moment, I'm reading Friends with Boys, something that I'm sure all girls wonder about how the hell to do that without having them fall in love with you. My next review will be Gated by Amy Christine Johnson, about a young girl growing up in a cult community and facing the revelation that maybe the evil isn't outside the cult, but within the cult. Anyway, guys, I will see you next time. Until then, keep reading.